Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about a software, NVIDIA GeForce Experience ShadowPlay, which is a recording software for PCs, and I'm going to tell you my honest opinion about this software, and I use it to record, and I'm going to tell you something. I wish I didn't use it to record. Why? Because it is absolutely terrible. It has awful technical faults. It's incompatible with any editing software to the extent that you have video distortion, pixelation, audio issues, and so on and so forth, and things that you do not want, things that people could use against you to hate on your videos, and giving people reasons not to subscribe. Right, now I'm going to show you one of the problems that I encounter when uploading gameplay that was recorded with ShadowPlay. When I export it, the file seems to compress itself before it gets to the editing software, which is notable in the little preview screen, and I've noticed that it compresses itself unnecessarily, so I'm going to show you what that looks like when it is half as bad as it can get at 1080p and 60 frames per second, so let me show you. Right, so here you go. As you can see, there is massive pixelation on the screen. There are like these bars going across it. It looks like it's standard definition when it is high definition, and this is only half as bad as it can get. So let me show you how bad it does get. Alright, so this is when exported to 1080p and 60 frames per second. The frame rate is alright, but this is meant to be 1080p. And look at it, that is no more than 360, 240. And this happens on-off throughout your video. Now, it is forgivable, given that ShadowPlay is not a finished product. It is a beta still, so that means it can be forgiven for what it's doing wrong. But I definitely wouldn't recommend using this software until we see what it's like when it's a finished product. Then we'll know what it's going to look like, then we'll know whether or not it's a software to use. But right now, with all these technical difficulties and incompatibilities with editing softwares and inconveniences and so on and so forth, the audio cutouts when recording, the unforgivable pixelation, and etc., then this is not the recording software to use. Now, like I said, it is a beta and there is room for improvement, but this issue has followed me since I started using the software back in June of last year, so something is obviously not being looked at by NVIDIA. Because right now, as ShadowPlay stands, the quality that it brings you is not good at all. Now, I wouldn't mind if this pixelation issue happened maybe once in a half-an-hour video, but this is happening like every 2 minutes in the video. I've watched one of my videos, one of my latest videos, all the way through, and there was pixelation almost every single minute. It says it records in 4K, but really it looks like it's recording in 144 pixels. Now, all I ask of the software and of NVIDIA is that they supply the software with the ability to record at 1080p. Now, I'm not saying that this software is without pros. It does record to 60 frames per second. The raw video quality is crisp. It's only when you try to get that on an editing software does it begin to fluctuate. It does live stream to Twitch quite decently, but the audio does cut off like it does in recording. So it does have pros. But the cons at the moment are outweighing that, and it's kind of bringing the software down. Given that it's still in beta, there is still hope that ShadowPlay can become a great software, but until we start seeing improvements, I would not recommend it as a #1 software. Maybe a backup software for NVIDIA users, because you need an NVIDIA graphics card of the 600 range or higher, I believe, to use it. Maybe the 500 range, I am not sure. But you need to use these graphics cards to be able to have it, and if you have it, then it's a perfect fallback recording system. But I wouldn't recommend it as a primary one, like I'm using it as, purely because it's bringing down your content. It brings down my content. I mean, I try to use it properly, and it doesn't work sometimes. It's very, very picky. Given that NVIDIA are still working on it, then we could see some really big improvements in the near future, meaning it could be a good software in the future, but it isn't the best on the market right now. So yeah, those are the reasons why I think NVIDIA ShadowPlay is in need of some massive improvements. So, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, and I will see you all in the next one. So, thanks for watching, guys. See ya!